Did you know that over 400 million people in the world live with urinary incontinence? That's right. This disorder affects approximately 30% of women and 15% of men over the age of 60. It's not just a physical problem. It can lead to sleepless nights, daily difficulties, and even social isolation. How many times have you stopped what you were doing to run to the bathroom? Or given up on going out, traveling, or spending time with someone you love because you were afraid of an accident? This condition can be very frustrating, severely limiting the freedom and quality of life of those who suffer from it. What if I told you there was a simple, natural, and affordable solution? A revolutionary technique developed by a renowned 80-year-old urologist could change everything. It is not about expensive drugs or invasive interventions, but about an effective and natural method that has already improved the lives of thousands of people around the world. This approach could be the answer you have been looking for. In the video, you will discover a unique and powerful recipe composed of natural ingredients to fight urinary incontinence safely and quickly. There is no need to continue to suffer in silence. Change is possible. Before I continue, I want to ask you a small favor. Leave a comment with the phrase, "I choose to live free." This gesture symbolizes your commitment to your health and well-being. Then share this message with someone who might benefit. Think of how many are suffering without knowing that a solution exists. Urinary incontinence isn't just a temporary inconvenience. It's a sign of something deeper. When the muscles and nerves that control your bladder aren't working as they should, things get complicated. Get ready, because we're about to explore an innovative way to address this problem and regain control of your life. Urinary incontinence can have various causes, including the natural weakening of the pelvic floor, which often occurs in women after childbirth or during menopause, but does not spare men either. Another determining factor is represented by hormonal changes. The reduction of estrogen, for example, can compromise the strength and elasticity of the bladder tissues. Chronic diseases such as diabetes, neurological disorders such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, and even obesity can increase the risk of incontinence. The aging process also plays a role, as the pelvic floor muscles naturally lose strength, making it more difficult to maintain control. There are different types of urinary incontinence. The most common is stress incontinence, which occurs when coughing, laughing, sneezing, or doing physical activities. Then there is urge incontinence, characterized by a sudden and intense need to urinate, often without time to get to the bathroom. Finally, there is mixed incontinence, which combines both previous forms. It is worrying that many people accept this condition as an inevitable part of aging, giving up on seeking solutions. In reality, urinary incontinence is a problem that can be addressed and overcome. In addition to the physical discomfort, this condition has a profound impact on emotional and social health. People who suffer from it are more likely to develop anxiety and depression, often due to the fear of accidents that can lead to isolation, withdrawal from social activities, and even quitting work. On a physical level, the constant leakage of urine can cause recurrent urinary tract infections, skin irritation, and, in more severe cases, generalized infections. But all is not lost. There are natural and scientifically proven solutions, simple to integrate into daily life, that can make a difference. A key aspect is to avoid common mistakes that aggravate the problem. For example, many people believe that drinking less water can reduce the frequency of urination. In reality, this habit increases the concentration of urine, making it more acidic and irritating to the bladder. The result? More urinary urgency and a higher risk of infections. Correcting these habits can be the first step towards a freer and more serene life. The solution to keeping your bladder healthy is simple. Distribute your water intake in small quantities throughout the day, avoiding drinking too much before going to bed so as not to disturb your sleep. Water should be your priority, while it would be better to limit carbonated drinks and industrial juices. Certain foods and drinks can irritate the bladder, making incontinence symptoms worse. Coffee, black tea, alcohol, spicy foods, citrus fruits, and artificial sweeteners are among the main culprits. To protect your bladder, opt for soothing, anti-inflammatory foods such as bananas, oats, sweet potatoes, and green leafy vegetables. Also, replacing coffee with natural herbal teas, such as chamomile or fennel, can help relax the bladder and improve control. One of the main factors that contribute to urinary incontinence is a weakened pelvic floor. This problem is especially common in women after childbirth or during menopause. Without adequate physical activity, the muscles of the pelvic area lose their strength. Kegel exercises are an effective solution. Contract the muscles of the pelvic area as if you were stopping the flow of urine, hold the contraction for 5 seconds, then relax for another 5. Repeat this exercise 10 to 15 times, 3 times a day. Another common mistake is holding urine too long. This behavior overloads the bladder, weakening it and increasing the risk of infection. To avoid this, establish a routine of going to the bathroom every 2 to 3 hours, even if you don't feel an urgent need. This helps retrain your bladder and prevent sudden urges. Body weight also plays a role. Excess weight increases pressure on the abdominal and pelvic areas, worsening the symptoms of urinary incontinence. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular physical activity, such as walking or pilates, can alleviate the problem and strengthen the body without excessive effort. To deal with urinary incontinence naturally, in addition to changing bad habits, there is a simple but extremely effective home recipe. This solution, handed down from ancient traditions, uses natural ingredients known for their benefits on the urinary system, helping to strengthen the bladder and restore control. To prepare this drink, you need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, a glass of warm water, and, if you prefer, half a teaspoon of honey to sweeten it. The process is easy. Just put the pumpkin seeds in a blender, add the warm water, and blend everything for about 2 minutes until you get a smooth consistency. If you are not satisfied with the taste or consistency, you can strain the drink before drinking and, if desired, add honey to make it sweeter. It is important to consume this drink in the morning on an empty stomach to promote optimal absorption of its nutrients. To obtain the first results, it is recommended to drink it daily for at least 2 weeks. Subsequently, to maintain the benefits, it may be sufficient to reduce the frequency to 3 times a week. Its effectiveness is linked to the extraordinary properties of pumpkin seeds, rich in zinc, magnesium, and antioxidants. These nutrients are essential for strengthening the muscles of the pelvic area and improving bladder function. Scientific studies show that regular consumption of pumpkin seeds can reduce urinary frequency and relieve symptoms of incontinence. Furthermore, they help prevent urinary infections thanks to their anti-inflammatory effect and improve hormonal balance, which is essential for the health of the urinary system. To get the most benefit from this recipe, it is useful to combine it with targeted exercises for strengthening the pelvic floor, such as Kegel exercises. It is also advisable to avoid bladder-irritating foods and drinks, such as caffeine and alcohol, and to maintain a regular sleep routine, as quality rest helps reduce episodes of urinary urgency. This simple and natural recipe represents an extraordinary opportunity to improve your quality of life. Regaining bladder control also means recovering freedom and serenity. Nature offers us powerful and often forgotten remedies, but with the right knowledge we can use them to best restore health and well-being. Before we say goodbye, I want to know from you, what grade would you give to this lesson from 0 to 10? Write in the comments and also share from which city you are following us. This helps me understand how far our message reaches and to bring health and hope to more and more people. I also ask you a special favor. Leave a comment with the phrase, "The cure comes from nature." This is not only a symbolic gesture, but a way to strengthen your connection with this message and to inspire other people to believe in the possibility of overcoming incontinence naturally. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll always be updated when we publish new transformative content. This way, you won't miss any of the lessons that can really make a difference in your health journey. At the end of this video, you will find 2 other extraordinary contents that I recommend you watch. They can be an important step to further improve your well-being. Thank you for following this lesson until the end. It was a pleasure to share this information with you. A big hug, lots of health, and see you in the next video. Remember, freedom begins with a small step, and today you have already taken the first. May God bless you and accompany you on this journey.